Hello and welcome to Cobalt Retro Tech. Hope you're having an awesome day. Now this video is going to be a little different because I'm covering something video related rather than hardware itself. See, I got really tired of doing composite stuff on my original Xbox, and I knew it was capable of much more than that. Believe it or not, the original Xbox can handle up to 1080i. Pretty impressive for a console that came out in 2001, when the GameCube and the PlayStation 2 pretty much didn't go above 480p. Now, how people did that back in the day is picking up some kind of component cable for the original Xbox. There is an HDMI solution now, but I decided against that because some people have reported slightly muted colors compared to composite. If you want to see a more clear demonstration on why composite for Xbox on HD TVs suck, you can go check out Metal Jesus Rock's video on this subject. He directly captures the footage, so it's much easier to see on a YouTube video on why composite sucks for HD TVs. But I do want to try my best to try and cover this subject at least a little bit. Before I plug in my component cables, I'm going to show you some gameplay that I captured with my camera, not a capture card unfortunately, over composite, which is 480i and just overall pretty blurry. Hopefully that will come across well enough on camera. If not, you can always check out Metal Jesus Rock's video on this subject. The two games I'm going to showcase are Halo 2 and Burnout Revenge. So for Halo 2 over composite, I mean, it still kind of looks good for an Xbox game over composite, but you can definitely tell it is fuzzy, it's not quite as clear, and some of the colors don't look as good as you would expect. The only good thing about it really is it does kind of smooth the aliasing that this game has just a little bit, but I don't think it's really that noticeable enough to really justify doing stuff over composite on an HD TV.
Feel the fire on that bulkhead. As soon as that door opens, let them have it.
I'm a little bit less impressed with the visual quality of Burnout Revenge. I'm not quite sure if it's just me, but the overall visual quality just is not good over composite. It seems a little bit more fuzzy and just less colorful than it really should, at least to my eye. Alrighty, I just plugged in the component cables. Let's see how different it is. Even if it doesn't come across well on camera, I can still explain the difference. Theoretically, it should be much sharper, and in some cases higher resolution. Not a whole lot of original Xbox games support 720p or more, but even for most of the titles, it should still be a lot sharper, even if they don't support the progressive mode. At first impressions, it doesn't look that great, but this is the first time my Xbox... Oh, it's going straight into Halo 2. Hold on. I need to go into system settings, actually. And there we go. Now I get the whole display. I need to go into system settings and tell it that it can support the better resolutions. It does look... I don't know if it's just my imagination though, but the main menu does look a little bit sharper. Video. There we go. There we go. So by default, 480p, 720p, and 1080i are disabled. If you want to do anything HD, whether it's component or HDMI, you're going to have to go in and enable all of these. Now, if I remember correctly, the main menu only does 480i unless you, like, boot it in progressive mode. Some newer televisions do not support 480i over HDMI, so I'll look up how to boot up in 480p mode and put that in post because I can't remember right now. Now that that's done, let's do a little bit of gameplay to see how things are a little different. To clarify, this isn't gonna, unless you use an upscaler, this isn't gonna magically make things like HD 4K if the games don't support HD. But it should make the overall picture look a lot cleaner. Alrighty, this is Halo 2 480p over component. I can already tell that's a little bit cleaner. Absolutely. Oh, beautiful. And of course, there's color banding on the camera. Rest assured, I can't see that with my own eyes. Oh man, that looks a lot more like Halo 2 does on PC. Oh man. Holy cow. I had no idea the original Xbox could look this good on a modern television. Like I said before, Composite is usually really fuzzy and sometimes it mutes a lot of colors, you know, things like that. And it really highlights some of the flaws and the early nature of consoles like this. It's not good. Oh, wow. I mean, the picture still isn't, like, fantastic, but at the same time, there's a huge difference, man! There's a huge difference! This game still really needs, like, anti-aliasing and stuff like that, but at the same time, that is so much clearer. I can't wait until I get a game like Enter the Matrix where I can play it in 1080p natively on this hardware. Holy crap. Yeah, Halo 2 looks absolutely fantastic over 480p with these component cables. Man, I couldn't be happier so far. And we're here with Burnout Revenge. 480p composite. And I can already tell this looks a whole hell of a lot better too. I was particularly unimpressed with how Revenge looked over composite, and wow, this looks so much better. Especially with the picture being progressive instead of interlaced. Oh man, I absolutely love this, man. Yeah, I'm definitely having a problem with my third-party controller. The left trigger on that controller apparently is not really working great. So, I don't know, maybe that's a future video. Maybe I can take a look at that. And hey, now that I've got a tripod, it's going to be a lot easier to film. Ooh! On that note, yeah, let's wrap up this video, shall we? In short, that was my little video covering component video on the original Xbox. I am very impressed on how clean the signal is compared to Composite. It makes me almost wish that Component was the standard the original Xbox shipped with, but at the same time when this console released, most people only had composite TVs and monitors, so... But anyways, guys, to wrap this video up, I am very impressed on how clean of a video signal you can get from an original Xbox without even having to mod it. All that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.